Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel.
How's it going today?
Got an extra buddy with me today. Yep. We are headed out today for a day date. It is spring break. We're gonna go enjoy a gorgeous spring day, the two of us. We're gonna go explore. We're gonna head up towards Newport, Rhode Island. No, not up.
Towards.
West? I don't know.
Definitely
east. It's definitely east. It's definitely east. We're gonna go explore and hopefully find some fun antique shops, do some thrifting, eat, maybe go to the breakers, and go do some fun exploring. So we figure we take you along with us. Let's get going. We're taking the Jeep, but it's a little chilly this morning, so we're gonna put the top on. There we go. It's a little chilly. What is it right now, Danny? 50 something?
It says 60, but...
Well, we were also in the garage.
That is true, yeah.
So, it probably was beautiful in the garage, but not beautiful right now. So, let's look at how green our grass is. Thank you, Sunday, for helping us. It made a huge difference. So, all right, onward and outward. Such a gorgeous day today. All the forsythia is in bloom, and the azaleas, the tulips, the daffodils, all the trees are either getting tiny little green leaves or they're all budded up. Everything is just waking up. Oh, it's just so beautiful. This is by far one of my absolute favorite roads, and we're so lucky that we get to drive this all the time. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Quintessential New England with all the fieldstone walls, gorgeous red barns.
Oh, you've come so far.
I remember when I used to call them cobblestone. Yeah. Now I know what they are. I know the different stones. Now I know fieldstone versus flagstone versus cobblestone versus boulder. Granite versus asphalt.
Which we found yesterday.
Just so very beautiful. Let's see if our little cow friends are out today. They are. I don't see any babies yet, but I'm sure they're coming. We didn't pick the most smooth car to take on this ride, so sorry if the footage is a little bumpy. We had to get new sunglasses because we both lost ours.
Necessity.
We stopped at CVS. Here are mine. Danny said they look just like the other ones I have, which is true.
That's a crazy range.
So we just had brunch because it's 11. So we just had brunch at, the Hungry Monkey. It was delicious. When we were coming across the bridge, I started looking at places to go for breakfast. And Danny is kind of a like fly by the seat of his pants kind of guy. He doesn't want to plan ahead. So he likes to just kind of find places as we go. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking up
That's how you find
restaurants.
the best places.
Right. We were looking at breakfast restaurants, and they recommended this one that had 4.5 stars on Yelp. So that's where we chose to go. But as we pulled up, it was like lying around this restaurant. So
Everybody saw the same thing you did.
they did. They all saw that, yeah, that recommendation. And so then we went to a place right next to it called the Hungry Monkey that had 3.5 stars on Yelp. But there we walked right in. They let us pick our seat. We got a gorgeous seat by the window. And the service was wonderful. She was so nice.
Super awesome.
And the food was absolutely delicious. So
It was.
don't always just trust those Yelp. And I'm going to go put in a good Yelp review. So now we are at the Breakers. Now I know I have already shown you guys this, but my camera died, if you remember. So we only got to see like the first little tiny bit, and Danny has never been. So, and I was here with my girlfriends. We kind of rushed through because we had other things we wanted to get done. So Danny and I are going to go take our time and walk through. The weather is perfect.
Beautiful.
It's what, 70 degrees?
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. So
Yeah.
we're going to go walk around the Breakers. Now with full tummies, we got to go walk all these calories off.
I need another meal though.
It's the dining room. Oh my God. Look at that fireplace. I think this was the one with leather wallpaper. Maybe one is for that. Maybe we could just drive around and look at them. Yeah. Elegantly. Yes. I bet you're right. Unreal, right? Yeah. Trying to figure out how we can get over to that house. Look at all the ivy, like on everything. I'm gonna go home and plant ivy everywhere. Just stunning. The grounds, just incredible. Sound of the ocean. I could stay here forever. Except that I don't have my babies.
I don't know, lake life, ocean life, it's a hard one.
It is a hard one. I think I pick ocean.
Huh?
I think I pick ocean.
Cool looking tree.
Can you see this? Like how the bark, these are cypress trees, like Japanese cypress trees. They're so pretty, look at, it's like a little grove. So pretty. Probably one of the coolest trees I've ever seen. It starts off as one and then branches off into six trunks. One grows into another one up there. So very cool. Top is down now. What's the temp?
70.
70. It's gorgeous.
Okay, done.
All the daffodils in bloom. I love New England. Okay, we're at Brown and Hopkins Country Store. And I was just telling Danny that we're in Chepachet, Rhode Island. And I was just telling Danny that never have I ever come down here where we've just been parked like right, ooh, he just slammed the door, sorry. Where you could just park like right here in front, but there's nobody here. So and this is the only thing open. Everything else is closed. So we're just gonna go in and do some shopping at my favorite country store. Okay, we're back home. It is 5:30. We got home like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or so. We finished off our day in Chepachet, but nothing was open except everything was closed except for Brown's and Hopkins, which I showed you. I've never have I just been able to park right in front of there. I actually thought street parking was closed because there was nobody there. So we had to kind of rush through because they were closing. So I'm gonna go back though. I'm gonna go back maybe in a week or two, and I'm gonna ask if I can just kind of film my way through there. I know a lot of you are local viewers and they have sales, they have good stuff. I just want to go back and just kind of show you what they have in there so that you can go there and shop as well. So what was your favorite part of the day today?
Oh wow, think about it.
I mean, the day's not over, but
I know.
so far.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a fire too.
I mean, the breakers were awesome.
I know.
It really was.
I think my coolest, I think the coolest, I was gonna say my favorite and the coolest part of the breakers today was walking like the grounds. And I was telling Danny, like, he's my favorite person to do stuff like that with because he never rushes me. We were literally like ear to ear, you know what I mean, listening. It was really nice.
Yeah, we like those things. Like, I like going through museums and stuff.
And that's
like
pretty
that.
much what it is a museum. So we made a vow we're gonna do all of the mansions up there.
I think it was, she said, we're gonna do them all, and I was like, okay.
I think
that was the vow.
I think we can do 2 in a day. No,
yeah,
think
I do too, absolutely.
The breakers is the biggest.
Yeah.
So if we can do the breakers, I very easily could have gone and done another one today. So I think we can do 2 in a day. So we saw a book in the shop that was like 100 plus like house museums in New England. And I'm going to I should have got it, but I'm going to look for it on Amazon because I want to see them all. I love to go to like the houses and things and castles. So, okay.
I want to go check out some of the castles.
So it is now 5:30. The kids are at Mimi and Papa's. They're not home yet. So I'm going to show you what I picked up at Browns and Hopkins. I'm sorry I didn't take you in. It was like literally we're the only ones in there except for the people that work there, and they were closing. Yeah. So
it was just a cool store.
That was Danny's first time.
But
he was looking at the beams and like how the ceiling is like kind of caved in, like
floor was all uneven.
It was amazing.
Like that, yeah.
I mean, that house is probably well over 100 years old.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just incredible. If you've never been there, it's like I said, Chepachet, Rhode Island, and it's incredible. So
I think that house is even older, way more than 100 years old.
It very well could be. Very well could be. So we also, while we were away, our daughter called us to tell us she got her first job. So she is now officially a licensed CNA, and she got her first job as a CNA. So she gets to do co-op at school, which means every other week instead of being at school, she'll be working, which is phenomenal. Like great for her.
Talk about senioritis and
I know. And the place that she got a job at will pay for her to go to college and get her RN. So just so incredible. And we couldn't be more proud of her. So let me show you what I picked up at Browns and Hopkins. And I just got 2 little things. So we just need to style those. And then we're going to go outside and water the flowers. I'm going to show you, Danny's been working on a drip system. So I'm going to show you what he did out there. And
it's really easy.
I got to show you the grass, like how green the grass has gotten. And
I hope I didn't get rid of those boxes.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. And then we're going to do a fire tonight. So I'll take you along for that as well. All right. Let me show you what I got. I'm also incredibly wind blown. So please disregard my hair. I have like ocean hair where it gets kind of frizzy from being down at the beach, but also just wind-blown hair because we were driving with the top down in the Jeep for the last 4 hours, 5 hours. So, okay, first things first, I was able to snag one of my absolute favorite candle brands. That's 1803 Candles. I've talked about them before. Their Candle Perfect Morning is my favorite candle, hands down, ever, ever, ever. It smells like a deliciously fresh brewed cup of coffee. And this is called Hummingbird. This is the one I picked up today. It's soy wax, which is nice. It says, floating free of time, the hummingbird's delicate grace reminds us of life's sweet, endless creations. And it smells fresh and sweet and flowery. I would say kind of like maybe a peony or like sweet pea. I don't know. It doesn't say what it is. Oh, maybe underneath. No, it doesn't. But It smells incredible. In the spring and summer, I like scents that are not like heavy on food, like no cinnamon or, you know, anything like that. Danny is breaking down a box outside, so I'm sorry if you guys hear that. But I also picked up this sweet little bird. It has like wire feet, if you can see that, but then the bird itself, I think, might be stamped cement. And it's got like this green on it that makes it kind of look like it's a little patinaed, but it's so very pretty. I love it. So I think I took down all of the bunny stuff and I was gonna say Halloween, all of the Easter stuff around my house. So I think we're gonna go style this little birdie on the peg rail shelf. This was $12.95, by the way. My candle was $23.95, I believe, but they last forever, so they're worth every penny. We're gonna light the candle, but I think I'm gonna put this over on the peg rail shelf, and of course, the cats are scratching, but let's go put him on the shelf. I think he'll look so sweet over there. So this is where I had the little bunny that I took down for Easter, but I think the little bird would look so cute right there. Oh, that's sweet. The little old books. There we go. He's perfect. I love him. He looks super cute right there. That is perfect. I love this shelf. I have told you guys how much I love this shelf, and I especially love it now that we put these window panes and picture frames. They're so perfect, and this little stamped cement birdie looks perfect right here. I mentioned that I just recently took down all of our Easter decor, so my tray is empty. I need to redecorate this, but I haven't done that yet. I figured we could do that on camera here soon. But we're gonna go ahead and light the hummingbird candle because I think it's gonna be so delicious and fresh in here. And I keep the lid just right there in the drawer, so that way I can just pop it on when we're done. So perfect for the spring. I also just wanted to take a second to show you what I did with the shelves since I took down the spring or the Easter decor. So I kept up the sweet mug, or the sweet pitcher that I picked up at August and March in Putnam. And I just added some faux eucalyptus. I don't remember where I picked up this riser. I think Hobby Lobby. And then I also added this little kitchen timer from Hearth and Hand. And then this used to be in my kitchen. I moved it to put in the one I got from Magnolia. So I moved that over here. And I just have a mix of some wooden spoons and that antique rolling pin. And then this is a tiny little pitcher that I had picked up at Browns and Hopkins for winter. But I just had it flipped the other way. And I just like the cute little mix of ceramics. And then I did hang these two beautiful handmade ceramic mugs. These are actually from Amazon, you guys. I'll link them for you down below. But I did put out both of our coffee pots because I use an espresso every day. I need to clean up from this morning. We made coffee and left so early this morning, but I just kind of set things out on a little bit of a bigger like cutting board over here, and I moved the bowl into my living room onto my sofa table. And then on this side, I found this really cute like farmhouse picture at TJ Maxx with a rooster, which I know some people like hate that. They think it's so farmhousey, and it so is, and I love it. So I just have some silver dollar eucalyptus in there. And then I picked up the most beautiful fern starter on Etsy. I will put on the screen what kind of fern this is, and I will link it for you, her Etsy shop. But she sent me, well, I purchased this starter, and it has like the beautiful pink variegation on the leaves. So I have it up here with my little mister because you have to mist your fern like regularly if you don't live somewhere that is moist. So I've just got my little mister right there. And this is also from August and March. And I've got an ivy down here that I've recently started growing. A few months back, I showed you at my friend Sandy's house across the street. She has beautiful ivy growing up and around the window in her kitchen. So I bought some ivy, and my plan is to have this grow, and I'm going to have it grow up and around the window here in my coffee bar. So I just bought some clips to start training it to go up and around the window. On the other side, I have a little antique cloche with a little fake pie that my mom and I made. You can find these cute little pies from Mother Time. She makes them and they're so dang cute. And you can follow her. I'm gonna have to put that on when I have two hands. Maybe not, because I can't use one hand here. You can follow her tutorial. They're super easy and they just look really sweet. So it's like a little fake apple pie, but besides needing to wipe it down from this morning, that is what the coffee bar is looking like. And I think it looks really, really cute. As I mentioned, I moved the bowl over here to this side with the pears, the faux pears that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And this is what it's looking like over here right now. Just so very pretty. And the light coming in from outside, it is gorgeous. Let me take you out front and show you what my lawn is looking like right now. Okay, so here's a look at the grass. You guys, I can't even with how beautiful the grass looks right now. Like, it's so gorgeous. Danny has the sprinklers running down at the end over there. And then he has them in zones. So we'll run them over here and I'll show you you know how that's going, but the grass looks incredible. I just planted a little bit of phlox yesterday. Back here, he aerated the other day, so it's nice and holy. He's gonna seed. But I wanted to show you the phlox that I planted. So we have this like old tree stump. Oh, there's like cool mushrooms growing. Is that a mushroom? I think it's a mushroom, and all that moss. It's so pretty. But I planted this creeping phlox because it will grow like across the front of this, and I think it'll look really pretty. But seriously, you guys, look at how great the grass is looking. It's coming in, it's waking up. Danny's been working on burying those lines. You can hear the birds. But let me show you the what is this called? The drip line. Hope you guys don't mind this super chill, relaxed video, but these are the drip lines that Danny added for me to the flower beds. So there is literally a drip that goes to each of my plants, which is incredible. He's gonna bury the bigger tube. This one over here has more like a little fountain so that the hydrangea gets more water than everything else because they like water. And he did it on this side as well. So, I don't know if you can see, excuse me, the drip line back there. But it'll be covered by mulch, but it goes to everything. So that's awesome. And then all of my hostage little tubers are coming up. Do you see those little purple things? So everything's waking up and the grass looks incredible. I did a whole video on what we use to fertilize, and this will be in every year for sure. We will never miss fertilizing again.